Imagine waking up one morning to the news: India and Pakistan at war. Two nuclear-armed nations, 1 billion+ lives on the line, and the entire world holding its breath. Who would win this war? What would America, Russia, and China do? Would the US quietly profit by selling weapons? And should India finally drop its peace stance and show aggression toward its hostile neighbor? Today, we're diving deep into one of the most dangerous what-if scenarios in modern history. Stay till the end, because the answer isn't what most people expect. Let's start with cold, hard facts. India has the world's fourth strongest military, a defense budget 6 times larger than Pakistan's, advanced Rafale jets, aircraft carriers, nuclear submarines, and over 1.4 million active soldiers. Pakistan, however, isn't weak. Its forces are experienced, agile, and trained for mountain and border warfare. It's heavily invested in missiles, drones, and tactical nukes that can strike deep into enemy territory. So yes, on paper, India dominates. But Pakistan's strategy isn't about size, it's about surprise. In a war, speed, terrain, and timing can change everything. Here's where it gets terrifying. Both India and Pakistan are nuclear powers. Even a limited conventional war could spiral into nuclear exchange, and that's game over for both nations. Cities would vanish, economies would collapse, and millions of lives would be lost. So, while India could dominate militarily, the nuclear shadow ensures one truth: there can be no real winner. Now, let's talk about the United States. Publicly, Washington would call for peace, urge restraint, and push both sides to negotiate. But behind the scenes, the US would watch closely, because conflict fuels demand. America's biggest defense companies make billions when global tensions rise. India, already a growing buyer of US defense tech, would look to modernize even faster. So, while America might act like a peacemaker, its arms industry quietly wins. Russia has been India's long-term defense partner for over half a century. Most of India's tanks, jets, and missiles are of Russian origin. But things have changed. Moscow now sells small arms and helicopters to Pakistan too. In a war, Russia would likely support India diplomatically, but it won't pick fights that threaten its global interests. Moscow wants to keep both nations, and its own defense business, stable. China is Pakistan's iron brother, its largest investor, weapons supplier, and political backer. If war erupts, Beijing will stand by Pakistan politically and economically. But will China send troops? Highly unlikely. Beijing wants regional stability, not chaos on its borders. A full-scale India-Pakistan war would threaten China's Belt and Road investments and global trade routes. So, expect China to push for peace, while quietly supporting its ally from the shadows. So, who wins? The truth is, no one. India could gain military advantage, maybe capture territory or strike terrorist bases. But the cost: massive economic loss, diplomatic isolation, and unimaginable human suffering. Pakistan might defend fiercely, but its economy would collapse under prolonged war. In the end, both sides lose, and global superpowers watch from a safe distance. Here's the real question: should India drop its peaceful image and go all-out aggressive? The answer is balance. Peace doesn't mean weakness. India must stay calm, but ready. Build stronger defenses, modernize its forces, and show that peace comes only through strength. True power isn't in shouting louder. It's in knowing you can strike, but choosing not to. That's what makes a superpower. In a war between India and Pakistan, the battlefield might be in South Asia, but the profit would be global, for arms dealers and power players. The real victory is avoiding that war altogether. So what do you think? Should India stay peaceful, or take a tougher stand? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more real-world analysis.